Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. So today we're talking about the Z11 and I got a question for you. And really this is a big one because I have been having some trouble with the Z11. So I'm going to tell you a little story, give you the backstory on this whole thing and where I've gotten from and where I've gotten to. So I've got two Z11s and I got those two Z11s because I was having trouble with those L3 pluses that I got from that guy that I bought several from several months ago. And he said, "Look, I'm just going to send you a couple Z11s." And I thought, wow, that's crazy. A Z11 for the L3 pluses that weren't working, and he did. He sent two of them, and he said he took them out of his personal farm, and he sent them to me. So as far as I could tell, they should be in working order. So I got them, and when I got them, they had FUD on them. So it had the FUD on it when they came. And I never used it, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to put on the stock and just start fresh and be done with it. So I saw that he was using F2 pool at the time when I was looking at what settings he had. And so anyway, I went ahead and put stock on there. I couldn't get either of them to work. Neither of them worked. They would start to hash, and then they would come down and stop. I bought some new fans, and I tried it on one of them. I swapped power supplies. Now, one of the power supplies was a stock Bitmain power supply, and the other one was I forget, I'll have to look, but it was an aftermarket power supply. It looked like a Bitmain, but it was a different manufacturer. Anyway, it was a screamer. It was so loud. I couldn't really even run that other one, even if I wanted to, because of how loud it was. So, but nonetheless, I swapped power supplies, seeing if it made a difference. Didn't matter. And that was just it. It would just do that. Well, I decided to go back and put that FUDware back on it and see if that was maybe made a difference. So I went and put it back on there, and the Z11-1 kicked in and ran fine, no problems. Well, I was trying to get the other one to work, and even though that other power supply was really loud, I was still testing it and trying to get it to work, and it still wouldn't work. And that was pretty much it. And I just left it there and decided that I need to get the other power supply for it before I can really work on this. So got another power supply, hooked it up. Still nothing. Z11-1 is running strong, no problems, it's going great. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, I was down there messing with it again one day, and I came up and I tried a different pool, and all of a sudden it was working. Now, before that, I had tried, I think, 4 different pools. I tried F2 pool, I tried 2 miners, I used Poolin, and there's another one that I had used. But I was using several different ones, seeing if the pool was something different with that, and I tried it in different configurations. I did it with the Stratum TCP in the address, and then other times I did it without the Stratum in there. Different ways, different things, didn't seem to matter. So anyway, all of a sudden, I got the new power supplies there. I've been testing it with it. All of a sudden, it kicks in. I got both of them running. Everything's working great, no problems. Runs for like 2 weeks. Everything's smooth. Well, now that summertime is coming, at the time it was getting very close to getting warmer and warmer, I decided I wanted to reorganize everything, clean it up on the shelf, and get it all, hooked them both back up again. Now Z11-1 isn't working, but Z11-2 is working. Now Z11-2 has some problems with its boards. As you can see here, some of the frequencies are different, and I'm maintaining virtually the same temperatures. They were getting a little warm, so I was just adjusting them. But it's working. It's fine. There's no problems as far as the running goes. But now Z11-1 is doing the same thing. It goes up and it comes back down. So what I did was I just rebooted it a minute ago. Let's go to the status. It's already, it's been 3 minutes. It's already started, and I'm going to reboot it again real quick while we're talking, just so you'll be able to see it. But if I go to 2 miners and I refresh this, we can see that 7 seconds ago, it did see Z11-2. So it is seeing it. That's all I could say, is that it is seeing it for a second. Now, like I said, I did change the fans out on one of them to see if it was the fans, but that didn't seem to matter. I did get the new power supply, and I did try the new power supply on Z11-1 just for the hell of it, and it didn't make a difference. It's the same thing. So I actually did swap it back. So Z11.1 does have its original power supply, and Z11.2 has the new power supply. But I tried it on both ways several times, different pools with the new power supply. Still nothing. It just seemed to be the luck of the draw. So I thought, I read somewhere, about having some ports open. So I thought, okay, maybe there's a port that I need to open, and it'll come up in here in the kernel log after it reboots. Then I read somewhere about maybe if you have too many ASICs, you want to give them static IP addresses. Well, I've had all of those L3 pluses and L3 plus pluses running in that T17 back in the day and everything else, and I never had static IP addresses, and they've always run just fine. So maybe I need to throw static IP addresses on everybody. I don't know either, but all I do know is that it hasn't been working. So what I did was I tried to go back to the stock firmware for Z11.1 and had no luck. I thought, well, I'll just try it, but it didn't seem to matter. So last night I went ahead and I reinstalled the FUDware on there, which if you haven't seen, I got a video. I'll probably put a link up there at the end for it, how to install the firmware on it. So I went ahead and I did that last night. So that's back to FUDware again, but I've tried back on that. So let's go to status. As you can see, here we go. So it usually lasts for about a minute and a half. If you can get past like the 2.5 minute mark, there's some hope in there that it's going to continue on, but typically about a minute and a half. So we'll just refresh this. So here we are. So we're getting right up to speed. These aren't even, usually when I was running them before, I had them around, I think 700. So they're getting a good number even at 650 right now. But let's just keep refreshing. You can see a minute and 7 seconds. And I really don't want to make this video that long. I'm going to have a link in the description below for a Google Sheet with the kernel log on it. You guys can look at it and see. So here we are for a minute, 20 seconds, and it's still... All right, so here let's just watch it for a second. This is really it. I'll just show it to you live right here. The settings that I have. I am using 2 miners, so it is the same for all 3. For like pool in, it does have 3 different ones. All right, so it's dropping down now. Usually a minute and a half is where you'll be back almost to 0 by then. So being at almost 2 minutes and still being this high is actually a thing. Let's see. Fans look good. All A6, all boards look like reporting in fine. 2 minutes. It may be just going through a tuning phase right now, so maybe a little. I've been working on this and now it's going to go. Let's just let it ride. Right? That's the Z11.1, that's the Z11.2. Like I said, this one's a little lower because when it gets so hot out there in Crazy Town, some of these temperatures get a little warmer than I want. So you can see it's a little lower. Usually runs around 225. It gets up to 230, but 225 is typical number for this. So it is running a little lower, but we're here for this one today. All right, 125, almost 3 minutes. Man, would that be it? I'm going to put the kernel log down below, and I'm really going to look for any suggestions or something what you're doing. If somebody has, I know there's a couple guys out there that message me, and I'm grateful to them who do, about their farm and what they're running. Do you do static IP addresses for everybody? All right, so we're down a little bit again. It may just be doing some tuning. 3.5 minutes is... Okay, well, I'm going to post this video anyway because I mean, to total honest with you, I made this video like twice already. Once last week, and then I wanted to test some different things first before I made it, so I deleted it, and I was like, I'll just redo it. And then last night I made this video again while I was testing some things, but it was so long, and it was just ridiculous, all the different testing and stuff. Would have been like over an hour and a half long of all the stuff I was going through. And I was like, look, I'm just going to make a quick video, short, direct, to the point, and change the firmware out between the stock and FUDware, power supplies, fans, power cords, even plugged it into different PDUs. One was the 20 amp, and one's the 30 amp outlets. Tried different ones in there. What else did I try? I held it, I pet it, I talked to it nice. I've tried everything. And, those, so right now, and look, 2Miners happens to be at the top of the list today. Sometimes it's down low. This is the other one that I've used, Vita BTC. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That's the other one. I use 2Miners. I use the Pool-In, Vita BTC. And I also used the, what else did I say? I used F2 Pool for this as well. But that's nice to see it's on top today. So 55 cents today. And which is funny because I was looking at the other one. So we're making 55 over here. If we check out the L3++s, which I only have 4 running right now. And we are doing Dogecoin, so we're losing 45 cents a day. So we're making 10 cents on 2 of them, and I've got 4 of them running. So 2 of them we're losing money on, and 2 of them we're breaking even. So those machines are paying for those machines. We're just stacking them, baby. We're just stacking them. All right, that's that one. Let's see. This is the one. All right, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna leave it down below. I would love to know anything, because this is the problem I had. It would start to mine, and like I said, a minute and a half later, it would go off. It would report for a little bit, and it would be out. So if you have experienced this, I found one person who mentioned it on the internet. Everywhere I searched, everything I looked at, I found one person that really specifically talked about this, and it wasn't even the right miner, but I think it was S9 or something else, and anyway, there was nothing that was viable in the response, or any of the reply that was there. And so I would love to know if you've ever had this problem, and what do you think? Should I throw static IP addresses on everything just for the hell of it? Now I don't even want to restart this, even if I could put a static IP address on, because it's working for 7.5 minutes. But I'm going to keep you updated on this one. Is it a port? Is there a port that I should be opening for this? I know there's a port you can open if you want to do remote stuff, but I don't necessarily need to do that so much. I probably should in the future get that set up. But besides that, is there a different port that I should have here? I have the Netgear switch down there. And that's the one I'm using for it right now. I think it's a 24 port. So thanks for checking in. I appreciate all of you. Anything you can give me back on this one, comments down below. Like I said, I try to always come up with a video that's going to be helpful and informative in some way or another. But today was really me asking for help, and all of a sudden I am up and running. But I want to know why, why it did that. How about that? And I think there's some of you out there that think like that too, that just knowing that it's working isn't enough. And I am going to continue to educate myself on reading kernel logs, though I am still learning on this. I scroll to the bottom. This is I think there was the port. Here it is here. The API running an IP access port. So 4028, but I guess that's the access. So I think that's the one for doing remote. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, I will have a link to this one there anyway. Maybe there's something in here. See, that's on. No. Anyway, appreciate y'all checking in. Anything you can help me out with this one, I really would appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time.